Hello everyone, welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike, and today we are learning more about Canicross. That's right, it's part 2 of our look at this very interesting human and dog team sport. And as the title says, it is a team sport like no other. It's kind of true, really. There are, of course, other sports that people play with their animal friends, and dogs, of course, are one of those. You might have seen people running around with their dogs as the dogs run through tunnels or weave through cones in a gymnasium or something like that. I've seen people in the countryside playing with dogs. They get the dogs to jump into the water and swim after things. These are kind of like showing off the skills of the dog. And of course, horse and human sports have been popular for millions of, well, not millions, thousands of years. We have horse jumping, we have horse racing. Of course, people have been using horses in warfare and other things like that. But a dog-human cross-country running sport like Canicross is quite unique and quite new. Unfortunately, I don't have a dog. I have a cat at home, and I'm thinking that Canicross, I don't know if that's a sport. I don't think it will ever be a sport because cats are very interesting. They will only exercise if they want to exercise, and usually they don't want to exercise. I think if I took my cat to the park and tried to get it to run with me, it would probably lie down on the grass and have a nice long nap. So it would not be a very good team member for the sport of Canicross. So that's why we'll stick with Canicross and we'll do the sport with dogs, because dogs certainly are not as lazy as most cats. Let's get back into Canicross. In Canicross, the people and dogs run together as a team. The dogs lead the way, but the people are the drivers. They call out directions from behind. Yes, Canicross, a team sport like no other. It's true, it really is. It came from training sled dogs, but now you don't need to live in Alaska to do Canicross, and you don't need a team of dogs, just you, a dog, a bungee, and a harness, and off you go. But what would it actually be like if we're in the Canicross race, or if we're just there watching? What would happen? What would we see? Well, let's learn. It says in Canicross, the people and dogs run together as a team. So one human, one dog makes one team. And really, as we learned yesterday, they actually do kind of run together because they're joined together by a bungee to a harness on the dog and a belt on the human. And this is another cool thing about Canicross. As we read next, the dogs are kind of the boss. The dogs lead the way, but the people are the drivers. So the dogs, just like dogs when they're pulling a sled over the snow, they lead the way. They're not looking to the humans to show them where to go. The dogs follow the path, go through the trees the way they know to go, and the human is the one following behind. If you're out in front, if other people are following you, you are leading, all right? So to lead, and here you are not really talking about being a leader. We're just talking about being the person in the front who everyone else is following. If you see a bunch of kids walking down the street, the teacher is probably leading those kids. Or if you see a tour guide in a popular place like Taipei 101 or a famous museum, the tour guide will be leading all the tourists. They might hold something over their head to show where they are, and everyone will be following along just like the baby ducks follow the mother duck as she leads them across the road or something like that. So the dog is in front, the human is following, the dog is leading. But the human does have an important job. And also, this is really interesting, communication between the human and the dog becomes very important. As it says, they, That's the human. They call out directions from behind. So it might be fast, slow, I don't know, left, right. They might use special sounds or special words that they use. Horses, of course, can be controlled in similar ways. But with a horse, you can also pull on its head and guide it with your legs. With a dog, I guess you're just using your voice to get the dog to go in the right direction as the human follows behind. Direction, this is a noun and it basically means where are you going? Which way are you facing or which way are you moving? If you're using a map or a GPS to try to get to a place you don't know, the map or the GPS will show you the right direction. We can talk about specific directions, north, south, east, west, left, right. These are directions, but no matter where you are, you're going in a different direction. Sometimes it's just straight, sometimes you'll change direction and go left or right or something like that. If you don't know where you are, someone will have to give you directions or tell you the right way to go. And behind, this is one of those adverbs we use to talk about where things are. Behind is in back of you or in back of me. In front and behind. You can't see your back because your back is behind your eyes and your eyes can't reach back there. Or if you're walking down the street at night and someone is behind you, ooh, it might make you a little bit nervous, but I'm sure it's just a person practicing Canicross. Or maybe not. All right, let's take a break and then we'll be back with more about this very interesting sport. Canicross is a great kind of exercise. It's good for people and dogs. Also, anyone can do it. You just have to be healthy and able to run. Any dog can do Canicross too. However, medium-sized dogs and dogs with lots of energy are better for the sport. Canicross can make life better for people and their dogs. All right, so Canicross is a sport that humans and dogs team up together to run through the countryside and try to win the race. As we read on, it says Canicross is a great kind of exercise. Absolutely. Not only do you need a dog to do Canicross, you probably need to be in pretty good shape. You need to be used to jogging or running for long distances. You need to be quite healthy, or you can do Canicross and both you and your dog will become much healthier. It's a great kind of exercise. It's good for people and dogs. Both of them are getting a workout or exercise. Exercise is just when you're moving your body, moving your muscles, getting your heart and lungs going, your blood pumping, and hopefully you're breathing hard, you're sweating hard, you're burning calories, your muscles are getting stronger. Tomorrow morning you will be in a lot of pain. Ow, I went to the gym for too long yesterday. I got too much exercise. But if you stick with it, you will feel healthier and stronger in just a short while. Of course, doctors tell us that exercise is very important. Having a good diet and getting exercise are the two important things you need to be healthy. Also, it says about Canicross, anyone can do it. Is that true? Can any dog do it? Can a little Chihuahua do Canicross? I don't know, and I'm not sure, but it would be super cute if they tried, so I would like to see. But I think this is more about people. Anyone can do it. That's right. You don't have to be an expert with dogs. You don't have to be the healthiest person in the world. Absolutely not. If you do it, you and your dog will both get healthier. As it says, you just have to be healthy and able to run. Really, it's not a hard sport to get into. But yes, you would want to be somewhat healthy. When you're healthy, it means your body is in good physical shape. Your body is strong, your heart and lungs work well, you don't have any major diseases or health problems or something like that. You could be young, you could be old, but it just means your body is in good shape. If you visit your doctor, they would look at you for 10 minutes and go, Why are you here? You're in very good shape. You're very healthy. You're doing all the right things, eating your fruits and vegetables, getting your exercise, all of that good stuff. Any dog can do Canicross too. It just said it. I'm still not sure that a Chihuahua, which can be like this big, would be the perfect dog. And it actually kind of says there are certain dogs which would be better for Canicross. Maybe Chihuahuas are not in that category. So any dog can do Canicross too. However, medium-sized dogs and dogs with lots of energy are better for the sport. So yes, little French bulldogs or really, really big Great Danes or something might not be the perfect dog, but a medium-sized dog would be ideal. So that's the kind of dog to look for. They have lots of energy, which is better for the sport. There you go. Canicross, it says, can make life better for people and their dogs. It absolutely can. It sounds like if you're a dog lover and you like to get some exercise and you think that, walking the dog in the park is okay, but a little bit boring, maybe check out Canicross. It might be the thing that you and your little friend have been looking for. Thanks for joining us, guys. Maybe we'll see you out there chasing your dog around at the edge of a bungee cord. But whatever you do, stay well, take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. In Canicross, the people and dogs run together as a team. The dogs lead the way, but the people are the drivers. They call out directions from behind. Canicross is a great kind of exercise. It's good for people and dogs. Also, anyone can do it. You just have to be healthy and able to run. Any dog can do Canicross too. However, medium-sized dogs and dogs with lots of energy are better for the sport. Canicross can make life better for people and their dogs.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 lead 动词带路引导，它的三态是 lead, led, led。The tour guide will lead us through the forest. 导游将带领我们穿越森林。下一个单字 behind 副词后方向后。I looked behind and there was an injured dog in the corner. 我回头看，发现角落有一只受伤的狗。Injured 指的是受伤的。下一个单字 exercise 名词运动锻炼。Regular exercise is important. 规律运动非常重要。最后一个单字 healthy 形容词健康的。She keeps a balanced diet to stay healthy. 她均衡饮食以保持健康。Balanced 指的是均衡的。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 call out 大声喊叫呼喊。我们来看看这个例句。I heard someone calling out for help. 我听到有人大声呼救。下一个文法 A is good for B. A 对 B 有益。Good 在这里表示有益的。我们来看看这个例句。Reading is good for you. 阅读对你是有益的。课文中第三段的 A is better for B 指的是 A 更适合 B， 这也是相同的一个句型。Better 是 good 的形容词比较级，指的是较好的。我们来看看这个例句。Older kids are better for this class. 年纪大一点的孩子比较适合这门课程。最后一个文法 Somebody is able to 加动词，某人能够做某件事情。也可以用 somebody can 加上动词，表达相近的语义。Able 是形容词，表示有能力的。我们来看看这个例句。Eddie is able to speak many languages. 也可以说成 Eddie can speak many languages. Eddie 能够说多种语言。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，回去记得复习哦。我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at Koji Pottery. This Han Dynasty style pottery was originally in southern China, but followed the people who immigrated to Taiwan since the Qing dynasty. Now it has its own unique Taiwanese style, and it's the representative craft of jiayi. So why don't we take a look at Koji Pottery?
这个胶纸的名称是日本人来到台湾的时候那时候日本那个胶纸香盒就是从那个福建漳州窑到日本日本的胶纸香盒就是像我们的胶纸陶，也是低温釉里面也是很多的彩丽的颜色。日本看到那个台湾的胶纸就是有点像那个胶纸香盒他们就认为这个和胶纸香盒一样，就把它胶纸了。胶纸这个名字是一个地名，就是越南，因为当时中日是禁运，所以很多陶瓷送到日本都不敢说是中国从那个福建漳州来的，都说这个是高级狗来胶纸狗了，所以他们认为那时候是胶纸香盒。日本很重视这个文化，我们以前都是弄南藤啦、酒藤的啦、米王日本说就是胶纸陶。而且日本的创立的时候也有说是因为当时的集散地都是嘉义所以把它当作制作沙嘉义烧
Koji pottery is a type of multicolored pottery made using a low-temperature firing method. It originated from the Han Dynasty-style pottery of southern China. Long ago, Koji pottery was used to make porcelain works, statues of deities, wine bottles, and temple decorations. Since the Qing dynasty, many people began moving to Taiwan. Society became more prosperous by the day. This also drove the need for the construction and restoration of temples. As a result, pottery makers from Fujian and Guangdong came to Taiwan. After being passed down from generation to generation, the art of Koji pottery has developed its own unique style in Taiwan.
胶纸陶为什么有3美呢？第一个美就是它雕饰之美。再来是彩釉之美这个整个汉中国陶瓷没有彩绘那么华丽的，这19世纪大概彩绘最漂亮的文化是在台湾，因为道光以后台湾的庙宇比较有钱，所以一流匠师是在台湾走的，是不是雕饰彩绘之美？再来就是什么故事之美，这每个都有故事。你看那个故事，你就说整个那个文学啦，那戏剧诗词啦，雕塑里面的文化是在哪里，精髓在哪里？就是从，所以这个非常有一个动感的一个文化美食。
Koji pottery is used as decoration for buildings. It is normally used to make colorful figures or divine animals. In addition to temples, Koji pottery also can be seen at luxury residential complexes and on the walls of ancestral shrines. The themes of Koji pottery usually represent historical events with educational significance. No matter the subject, Koji pottery reflects the values and cultures of people in Taiwan. Koji pottery is Chiayi's representative craft. The development of Koji pottery in Chiayi can be attributed to Yawan. He was a Koji master born in Chiayi in 1826. His artwork was diverse and delicate. Because of Yawan's outstanding techniques, Japanese artists began calling Koji pottery Chiayi ware. Taiwan's Koji pottery can be roughly divided into 2 schools. One is the school of gemstone glazing, led by Yawan. The other is the school of watercolor glazing, led by Hong Kuan Fu. These 2 types of glazing methods have their own distinctive features. Gemstone glazing produces bright, stable colors. And watercolor glazing offers deep and warm colors after firing. At the Chiayi City God Temple, you can enjoy these 2 schools' works. The process of making Koji pottery contains the following 8 steps. Step 1. Drafting. Drafting can ensure a degree of accuracy when making Koji pottery. Step 2. Kneading. The purpose of kneading is to increase the plasticity of the clay. Step 3. Shaping. The greenware, or unfired pottery, that's shaped by hand is usually used for temple decorations. Step 4. Hollowing. In order to get even heating, greenware needs to be hollowed out. Step 5. Drying. After being hollowed out, it needs to be dried in a cool, ventilated place. The time it takes to dry depends on the size of the piece. Step 6. Bisque firing. When bisque firing, slowly increasing the temperature is of the utmost importance. Step 7. Glaze making. The glaze used for Koji pottery is made from ground metal. Step 8. Glazing and glazed firing. An ink brush is a tool used for glazing pottery. During the glazing process, adding some water can make it easier for the glaze to adhere to the pottery. Making Koji pottery involves many skills such as sculpting, painting, and firing. It takes time and energy to finish just one piece of Koji pottery. Koji pottery can be used to represent historical events, moral virtues, and symbols of good fortune. It is an important cultural asset of Taiwan. By admiring each piece of Koji pottery, we can learn about its creator, background, meaning, and much more.
Wow, so Koji pottery is really beautiful and quite interesting. It can be used to represent historical events, moral virtues, and even symbols of good fortune. So maybe you can test yourself now and see if you can remember the 8-step process for making Koji pottery. Hopefully you can do it, and I will see you next time.